PWR World Series. Super excited for it. I've gone over to the US a few times and it's really tough for everyone else to really get involved in pickleball if they're not from the US.
I think honestly the PWR and the World Tour, the World League, World Series will have such a huge impact worldwide on the pickleball growth because people will be able to see it, and when you see it you get to believe it and you get to play it. The exposure aspect from the tour that it will provide for players worldwide, not just thinking that it's an American sport, that you can only play on tours that are offered in America or maybe in China or Vietnam or Bali, but now it's going to be in a global aspect. It's going to be right here in Dubai in the GCC. There's going to be an event in March and people can come out and see it like firsthand and witness what pickleball is all about.
And I think that you have a lot of people behind it and supporting it, and I think that it's going to be more united than some of the other tours we've seen in the past, which is going to be a great positive. And I think yeah, it's gonna bring a lot of players from everywhere together.
Like this event right here is kind of one of the seeds that is being laid for that. And the whole idea about this whole community of pickleball has come together, and they want to see the sport, you know, go that way, go towards the Olympic route and so on, and which is wonderful. And I think events like this and the support from different associations and everything is going to lead up to that. I mean, the sport is popular already, so that's a plus point for it. You've got people coming along and investing in it.
Obviously there's various steps to be taken before pickleball can join the Olympic sports. It would be obviously a wonderful dream. It's a great dream to look forward to, a goal to have in our sport, but we have to remember that the sport is definitely at its infancy, right? We've just started, you know, in America, it's grown infinitely, insane amount, like it's caught fire. Now we've seen it kind of grow in Asia. It's, you know, kind of fighting padel a little bit in Europe, but it's definitely at its very, very drastic growth phase.
We've only actually seen, you know, recently people actually go full-time and take it as an actual career.
Well, it is gaining popularity, there's no doubt about it. Yes, like you mentioned, it's given a second innings kind of to players who've retired and all that, and that's again a lot to do with the nature of this sport. I mean, it's the learning curve of this sport is quite easy compared to a tennis or a badminton or table tennis.
Obviously we'll never be able to touch cricket, I don't think, but I think we're being realistic in the aspect of it's a very spectator-friendly sport. There's short games, it's very entertaining, you can get very close to a court, the courts are very small so it can be very intimate, and it's a fast-moving sport, so games are short, you don't need a long attention span, especially for fans tuning in online or on TV. The matches go by fast, especially in rally scoring. I think the aspect of you know, these countries being familiar with tennis and badminton and table tennis and squash, I think they will find pickleball very familiar to them. It will feel like a common ground, and so I do think we will be able to attract a lot of eyeballs very fast.
I think it's inevitable that pickleball will one day get into the Olympics because it's just grown so much and so fast that the IOC will soon have no choice but to recognize it as something that's coming into the mainstream, and from there I think it'll be very easy to slide into the Olympics.